Hey true believers, this is Dr. T, and welcome to my comic book channel. Today, let's check out some nice books. First, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you really are enjoying today's content, press that notification bell. So today I have some raw books to show you that I picked up recently at a comic book shop in East County, San Diego, and two slabbed books to show you. So let's start with the first one. I found this, X-Men 213 at Amazing Collectibles in Lakeside, California. I was visiting family and had to make my annual stop there. And I have this already slabbed in a 9.8, but this only cost $24. And as I looked across the spine here carefully, the color breaks were so small. And when I looked at the back of the book after I purchased it, because I didn't open it at the shop, I just thought, well, these corners look so nice. The bottom corners, the top corners, the spine, that I thought this is easily a near mint minus to near mint. And I'm thinking about getting this pressed by Erod, and I think it could get it up to a 9.4. So there's that first book. And then just flipping through the bins at Amazing Collectibles, I found this Venom Lethal Protector #1, and at a first glance, just right away, I thought this book is near mint. This is a 9.8, and taking it out of the bag, looking at the back spine is flawless. This spine is flawless, and all the corners are sharply cut. No blunted edges, nothing. That this is for sure, at least in my opinion, a solid 9.8. So I'm going to send that in to get graded. And then I have two books to show you that are not mine. They are my brother-in-law's, and he has just recently got into collecting comics, whether it be raw books, graded books. I'll have to do a video at his house one of these days and just show you some of the great books that he's recently purchased. But I have two Avengers West Coast #45s to show you. This one, and taking a look at this book, the wrap isn't fantastic here. You got that back cover wrapped around to the front, but this spine is really lovely. But we have some of the color here in these black spots has kind of worn down, and then up here in this corner, there's some funny color business going on up there as well. Yeah, there's some browning. I don't know what would cause that. And on the back cover, there's also some red stains, but they don't affect. There are no color breaks, nothing like that. So I'm thinking that this book is a solid near mint minus, maybe a near mint with a press, but we'll have to see. So there's one, and then he bought a second one, and this book is also real nice. There are some non-color breaking dents here along the spine, as I feel that could be pressed out, and I think with pressing them out, this book is a 9.4, maybe a near mint plus. But here at this bottom staple, just at the bottom of this staple, there's some, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little tiny printing tear. It's not something that anybody's done, but just when the staple was placed, it just tore a little bit above the staple. I don't know if you can see that. So I don't know what will happen with the grade with that, but both of these books he's wanting to send in to CGC to get Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany's signatures on both of these books. So that's really exciting. He's excited about it. I'm excited for him. And then let me show you these two slab books. I'm a fan of Masters of the Universe, have been since I was a little kid, and so I picked up at the same store, Amazing Collectibles, I picked up this Masters of the Universe #1 from 1982. Sorry for the glare. And really nice book, white pages. So happy to have this one. I do have the Marvel, or it says Star Comics on it. I do have the Marvel Masters of the Universe #1 from 1986 in a 9.8. Bought that several years ago. And this book cost $135, which I thought was a good price. I mean, inevitably it's going to go up, so I thought that was a good price, and I picked this one up for my PC. Whereas these two books that I showed you earlier, I'm gonna get these graded, sent off to CGC, and we'll be selling both of these. Now, I have to show you this box. It made me laugh more than anything because it looked like everything was going to be okay inside. Check this thing out when it arrived. Completely torn open on the doorstep. I just thought that was quite funny. If I thought the book had been damaged inside, then maybe not so funny, but I thought, no, I bet it's going to be okay. So let's take a look at this book. This is a book that I've never owned before, but I thought, you know what? This is a really good idea to pick this up. Todd McFarlane has been recently talking about the possibilities of what's going to be happening with this character. So I thought, why not? And there, that's what happens when I opened it. It just popped right open. Really good packaging. Here it is, and nicely bubble wrapped. And here we have Spawn #1 and a 9.8. Like I said, I've never owned this book, but seeing it in person is really exciting. So I'm going to hold on to this book for a while, and if in fact they announce soon a reboot of the Spawn film franchise and see what happens there. I've also been recently looking at Spawn #9 to see if I want to pick up the first appearance of Angela, but for right now, we'll take this beautiful Spawn #1 in a 9.8. So that's all for this video, and remember, comics for life.